is what happens when the American people vote. And my personal guess is the range is between plus 20 and plus 50 in the House. It'd be a little bit higher, except the Republicans gained 15 seats in 2020, and so they'd already begun eating into the number of seats they could pick up. But the number of seats is widening because, for example, Latinos are increasingly migrating towards the Republican Party over both the weird cultural values of the left and the economic disaster. In the Senate, my personal guess is we're somewhere between plus 2 and plus 7. And it depends on whether or not, when people, it's a little bit like any of you bought cars. You know, you might think about a really fancy car, and then you get down to actually having to decide. And you suddenly think, well, you'd like a Ferrari, you know, probably not this decade. You know, and I think similarly, people, they shift gears when they're about to really vote. And I think in the gear shifting in the Senate side, the Democrats are likely to have a whole number of senators in close races that just slide away. And when that starts to happen, I saw it in 74 for Republicans after Watergate, where there were guys who were totally safe in September and got beat in November. And the slide just becomes impossible. I am a little bit like Zach. This is the commitment to America. And you can actually go to it. They have a website, and it's much more sophisticated than what we do. I mean, if you look at that thing that Greg brought, we had 10 big ideas. We deliberately only had 10 because, frankly, we hadn't been in charge for 40 years, and our members we weren't convinced would learn more than 10. And